on, admit it. How many of us WWE fans hasn't wanted to do that to David Arquette at least once? Oh, hello, my name is Fu Manchu, and I'm just kidding, David. Listen, we all know that David Arquette is one of the founding members of the Fu Fan Club, and oh, shut up, I can pretend. Anyways, hey, listen, you might remember that I recently reviewed the WWE Mattel Elite Then, Now, and Forever Bash at the Beach 3-pack and the Shield 3-pack, and man, oh man, are those some awesome figures. Now listen, those Elite Then, Now, and Forever figures have started popping up at the store near me, and oh boy, are they awesome. Now I looked down and found the Natural Disasters. I found Sami Zayn, and try as I might, I couldn't find the one I wanted the absolute most, which is Macho Man Randy Savage, because that Macho Man looks a lot like he did in the movie Ready to Rumble, which, say what you will, I liked that movie. I thought it was very funny. But you know what? I looked and looked and looked, couldn't find him, and I went over to the scanner to price the Sami Zayn figure. He was $18, by the way. And as I walked away from the scanner, there was a Macho Man figure sitting there. I was like, holy cow, man. So somebody actually moved it, left it by the scanner, and I found it, and it made my day. So, man, that is awesome. Now, not only does this figure look cool the way he did when he came back to WCW in 1999 to fight Ric Flair, but it also kind of looks like he did in the movie Ready to Rumble, like I said. And if you squint a little and maybe customize it a little bitty bit, you could probably also have the following. Honestly, does it get any better than that? So today's review will be on the following. Today's review will be on the Mattel WWE Elite Collection flashback figure of Macho Man Randy Savage. And check this out. He looks amazing. Now, this is my favorite look of the Macho Man. I just loved it when he wore all black, and man, oh man, this is so cool indeed. Now, as you can see down here, it's from the Then, Now, and Forever line, and I don't know if this is a Walmart exclusive or what, or if these are going to start popping up everywhere, but I found it at Walmart. Now, it says, includes necklace, hat, sleeveless shirt, and sunglasses, and they put that on there so people can't steal the accessories, I'm assuming. And that is pretty awesome indeed. Now, as you can see, this Macho Man actually has a brand new head sculpt. We've had the same head sculpt on so many figures from the Macho Man. I think he's only had like 2 different head sculpts since they started making his figures there at Mattel. And this looks so cool indeed, and I absolutely love his outfit. Now, I was actually looking around online, and a lot of people said that the shirt sucks or whatever, but I'm thinking the shirt doesn't look that bad on him. They made it sound like it was really baggy or something. It looks fine to me, but maybe when I open it, I'll find out it doesn't look very good at all. Now, if you look over here on the side, you'll see a really cool picture there of the Macho Man. You got the Elite logo up there, the Then, Now, and Forever logo, and there's his name looking very awesome indeed. So let's look at the back of the package, shall we? Now, on the back of the package, you will see Macho Man looking very cool indeed. It's got a little blurb there about Macho Man. Very awesome. And then down here, the other figures in the line. You've got Earthquake and Typhoon, the Natural Disasters. And you've got Sami Zayn looking very cool indeed. And you know what? They had all 4 of these. They had more of these 2 than they had of Sami Zayn and Macho Man. There was only one Sami Zayn and only one Macho Man when I got there, so I don't know if they're short-packed or what, but there was way more of the Natural Disasters. But this looks very awesome indeed. So let's go back to the front of the package, shall we? So, here's the front of the package, and if you look right up here in the top corner, you will see that it says Forever. But if you look at the Sami Zayn package, it says Now, and that is awesome. Now, like I said, this is the figure out of the 4 that I absolutely wanted the most, and man, I was really complaining when I couldn't find him, and then I turned right around and found one just sitting there. This made me very happy indeed. So I say we waste no more time, and I say we open it! So, here's the Macho Man figure fresh out of the package, looking truly awesome indeed. And after opening him, I do see what people mean about the shirt now. It is kind of baggy on him because it's one of those shirts that's not really form-fitted to the bodies. It's just kind of like generically used, you know, between a lot of the different figures, so it's a little bigger. But you know what? Honestly, it looks fine to me. And man, this figure looks so awesome. I absolutely love it. And you know what? To me, this is the best Macho Man figure that we've gotten so far, and that is so cool. So, here's the Macho Man figure from behind, and you can see right there the way his hair, it's got a little ponytail, he's got a little hat on or whatever. That's pretty awesome. You can see the back of his shirt. Has no design on it, but that's okay. And then the back of his tights have the stars, and that looks so cool to me. So let's flip him back around, shall we? Now, I honestly don't know how I removed him from the package without his hat or his glasses coming off, and that is pretty awesome. So I haven't seen what his face looks like without the hat or anything like that, and that is so cool to me. So I say we waste no more time, and I say we look at him up close. What do you say? So, here we go with a super duper close-up look, and starting with the star design there on his shirt, looking very crisp and shiny and silvery. And speaking of shiny and silvery, he's got a big silver chain around his neck. Now, I don't know if that's a reuse from the Stone Cold Steve Austin figure, but if it is, it doesn't matter, because it looks really good repainted and hung around the Macho Man's neck. Now, speaking of Macho Man, this is one awesome-looking Macho Man likeness. That looks so cool indeed. You can even see his left eyebrow there poking out from behind his sunglasses. That looks so cool. He's got his hat on there. Now, the hat and the sunglasses don't appear to be rubber banded on. So, like I said, I don't know how they stayed on when I removed them from the package. Now, having the hat on and the sunglasses on in the package does make him look cool, but you can't see what his eyes look like or his hairline. So if his hairline's messed up or if he's got crossed eyes or something, I mean, you won't know until you open the package. So if mine has crossed eyes, don't say I didn't warn you. Down here, he's got the silver hoop earrings looking very cool indeed. Turning him around, he's got the other one there on this ear, and I love that they remembered that detail because he started wearing those earrings around the time that he came back, and that is so cool. You've got his little ponytail there poking out from behind his hat, and I love the fact that they didn't just give us a tweaked version of the other Macho Man head, and, you know, give him a ponytail and that's about it. I love that they gave us a whole new likeness, and I cannot wait to see him with the sunglasses off. But first, let's work our way down his arms, and you'll see they're kind of plain because he didn't have any tattoos or anything. He just has some black wrist tape there. He has no little tape around his fingers like he used to do when he wore the white tape around his fingers. He does have the star designs there on his tights looking very cool, and they're just as good as the one on his shirt. He has some silver laces down his boots looking very cool indeed. Now, as for the back of the figure, it's just plain as we saw earlier. No designs whatsoever. Down his back here, you've got some stars poking out on his butt there, and you have just a few points pointing out on the back of his legs, and that's about it. So I think it's time that we find out what he looks like without his glasses and his hat. So let's remove his hat and glasses, shall we? First the hat, and here he is without the hat on, and you can see he's got his hairline, and they did that perfectly. That is so cool indeed. It's all slicked back smooth to his head, and that looks so cool. I absolutely love it. Okay, let's take off these glasses, shall we? And it seems I got lucky by not getting a cross-eyed Macho Man. He looks so good. This is so cool, man. I absolutely love this new head sculpt. He's got a little smudgy there on his nose, but usually you can wipe those off. Man, this looks so cool. I absolutely love it. Oh, and by the way, see the little smudgy on his nose just comes right off. That is cool. Now, I don't have every Macho Man figure that Mattel has put out, but I do have 3 others, so now you can see what this figure looks like compared to the other 3 that I have here, and that looks so cool indeed. In fact, it looks like the evolution of Macho Man, and that is so cool indeed. Now, over here, you'll see that these 3 right here all have the white tape around the hands and on his fingers. This one over here doesn't have it, but they all share the same exact torsos at the top there. These 2 here share the same lower legs, and they all have the same boots, and that is pretty cool indeed. And you know what? This looks so neat to see them all together. Now, I'm not going to take the shirt off. You know what his torso looks like. It looks like this, it looks like this, and it looks like this. And you know what? You don't need to see it again. But that's so cool, man. Now, as for his hat, can you take off this hat and put on this bandana? Let's find out, shall we? Well, you can, but they don't exactly fit, because the new Macho Man's head is way bigger than the old Macho Man's head, and his hat's too big on this head, and his bandana's too small on this head. But that's okay, because why would you even want to put them on? I know, because it's a black bandana. Man, that would look so cool, but you know what? You can't do it. Besides, they look best like this anyways. You know what? This looks very cool, and as I said, this is my favorite look of the Macho Man. I know a lot of other people would probably like the more colorful looks of the Macho Man, but I really loved it when he came back all in black. He looks so cool indeed. So, there's my review of the Mattel WWE Elite Flashback Series. Then, now, and forever, Macho Man Randy Savage, circa 1999 WCW figure. Holy cow, that's a lot to say. Check it out, he looks amazing. And you know what? Like I said, this is my favorite look for the Macho Man, and I am so happy that they actually made a Mattel version of it. This is probably my favorite Macho Man figure I have bought yet. And believe me, I bought a lot of them over the years. I think I bought every one of them, but man, sheesh, this is the best one. So, until next time, tune in for